We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jon Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Jaylin Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Davis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Lester has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. A solid start to this one for Jon Lester. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kevin Gausman, one of the best arms in the league right now. Great action, two-seam action. A lot of times you'll hear pitchers talk about he throws a bowling ball. Hard, heavy, two-seam fastball with a lot of movement. Needed a change of scenery, and man, as he turned it around since he left the Baltimore Orioles, it's never been about the stuff. It's more about throwing the ball over the plate and controlling the pitches that he has, and he certainly seems like he's found it now.
First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Hence is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Heyward. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So that'll bring up Jason Heyward. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Duggar is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And now a pitch on the way.
Back outside.
2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Belt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And he pops it up. Bryant has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, You have to elevate your sights.
Duggar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Gausman, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Phegley is retired, 2 down now.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. At the plate, Aramis Garcia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Garcia, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Kevin Gausman. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jalen Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jon Lester.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jon Lester. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home, and he struck him out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. A high fastball is in there. And this will be fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garcia has it, and the throw is in time. Hayward is retired, and there's one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Garcia corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 55 on the campaign as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Josh Phegley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 0-2 now from Lester. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Low for ball 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, had a hanger that time but missed it. 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher.
To the plate now, Kevin Gausman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Jalen Davis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, John Lester, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On a line to shortstop.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
With runners in scoring position this season, Baez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready once again, Steven Duggar. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now Lester's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo is there, and he's got it for the first out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. And that misses ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Now the pitch.
Hayward.
0-1 the count. And the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hence giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Brandon Crawford is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Digging in once again, Aramis Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. 1
ball, no strikes the count. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Austin Slater will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Giants, number 13.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that misses 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Tyler Beatty gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As
as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 8.
Striding in, Ian Happ. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Jarrell Cotton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
Here's the first pitch to him. For the current campaign, Flores is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he grounds one briskly to short. There's Baez. throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
Striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Chopped up the line to first.
That's the ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Sean Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for...
David Bodie is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
David Bodie.
Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
In now, Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Runner at second now, nobody out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to this season total.
Jondo Gustave is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
74. Jondo Gustave.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he sends it on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants nothing. Alec Mills comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alec Mills.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Mills, 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 35.
A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. First offering on its way. Brandon Crawford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 16.
Striding into the box, Aramis Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. San Francisco, good night.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cubs set the pace in the division with their 111th win. John Lester wins his 17th game of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kevin Gausman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record now is 17-5. The loss goes to Kevin Gausman. He falls to 5-13. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-4. As of today, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Brewers are second in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. As of right now, the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. while the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Howie Kendrick collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Nats down the Braves 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage, while the Braves are second in the division, 9.5 games behind first. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. In other Mets news, first baseman Dominic Smith has been promoted from AAA to the majors. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 9.5 games behind first, while the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. In other Dodgers news, starting pitcher Dustin May has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in 2nd place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-2. As of right now, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, 16 games out of first. And the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Rays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. In the standings, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. While the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, they're 13.5 out of first place. The Blue Jays amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 10-3. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion, while the Yankees are 2nd in the division, 6.5 games back. The Cleveland Indians totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-7. Also from Minnesota, starting pitcher Devin Smeltzer has been promoted from AAA to the majors. In other news from Cleveland, center fielder Greg Allen has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. At the start of the day, the Twins are in 1st place in the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd, while the Indians are 3rd in the division, 14.5 out of first. Brandon Marsh was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 4-1. In the standings, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West, 14.5 out of first. And the Rangers are 3rd in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-2. As of right now, the A's are leading the AL West. They have a 3-game cushion, while the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. Also out of Houston, starting pitcher Jose Urquidy has been promoted from AAA to the majors. As of today, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.